Do you ever notice that you are pushing the things that are most important for you in your diary till the very last minute? And you might be doing that because you're afraid. It's something that you know you should be doing in your business in order to get more sales, in order to have more income, but it's something new to you and something that is so uncomfortable. Well, I hear you. I mean, just talking about doing these videos that I'm doing right now, just like having breakfast, I remember the first time I decided to do my Monday newsletter videos or any videos whatsoever, I was petrified. But I also knew that I'm not going to reach more people if I don't get over my fear. And I also learned from my mentor that, if you want to progress in your business, you've got to do things that stretch you and that make you feel totally uncomfortable. And that means fear and procrastination. Now, as you can see, I'm totally comfortable with making my videos, and you've been probably watching them for quite some time. It became as natural for me as making breakfast. And so for you, it might be something else. It might be maybe you're just starting a business and you're learning to do sales calls, follow ups, prospecting, anything like that. Maybe you're leveraging. You've already reached your 3,000 and you by hard work, and now you want to go more creative. You want to go more online, do online seminars, or maybe live content, social media content, and you're procrastinating, and it's everything is more important than that, or your mind keeps telling you, well, maybe I'm just gonna go and have lunch instead, or do the washing, or maybe go to a shop, and everything, it's like you should be doing those things, but you're pushing them till last. And typically what happens is, because they're coming last in your diary, you feel too tired or not as creative anymore, and you just don't do them. And then the next day you beat yourself up that you haven't done them. Fear and procrastinations are two most important or most vicious enemies of your goals and your business and your revenues. And so today I want to share with you the secrets of how you can get over them. Well, first of all, let's understand fear. Fear is simply projection of the mind. Now, I want you to think about it. When I was doing my first videos like this, in fact, I didn't go live just like that. I did 30-day closed Facebook challenge to teach myself to be okay in front of camera because I was so petrified. But what was the fear about? I mean, think about it this way. Nothing bad could happen to me. I'm not going to die. I'm not going to go under the bridge if my videos are not that great. Fear is just internal conversation. So internal conversation that I would have was, is anybody going to watch this? Am I going to make mistakes? What if people criticize me? What if there is no viewership? What if I'm just wasting time and I should stick to the grind? Things that I know in my business that are working already. All those things going through my head were causing me to procrastinate about doing these videos and doing the right thing. I was being busy in my business, but not doing the things that were getting me the right results or that next level in my income and my sales. And so fear is caused by that mental conversation. Most of the time, unless someone puts a gun to your head, fear is mental. It's not physical. There's no physical danger. It's mental. And I remember for 15 years, I wasn't able to read or speak in front of public. Everything was mental, nothing physical, but yet it's paralyzing. Now, how do you get over fear? Well, there's two ways. One, it's a short-term exercise that you do right before doing the task that causes you a lot of difficulty. And this is something that I will be teaching this weekend as a bonus to the training that we are doing. We're doing 3-day live training with my mentor, Bob Proctor, and myself. And I'm going to give that to you as a gift if you're going to book your ticket today or tomorrow. And tomorrow is the last time to book it. If you want to book it, you definitely want to do it tomorrow night, because after that you need about half a day to receive your workbooks from the Institute. So make sure if you're joining us, do it by tomorrow night. But anyway, once you join, this is your gift. I'm going to give you my in the moment tool. What do I do when I'm starting new business tasks that I know I'm petrified to do, and everything inside of me wants to procrastinate and do something else? There's a quick fix. And I do that exercise daily for several days. It reduces my fear, and I'm able to go past it and do what's important and what I'm meant to be doing. Now, the second thing that works to overcome fear, it's more long term, but you also get bigger results. It's to actually overcome the source of your fear. And in my case, the source of my fear was my self-image paradigm. So self-image paradigm is your internal conversation at the deep emotional level about you, like who you are, what you're capable to do, what do you deserve, what are you worth charging, and all of that. And it's kind of like your internal conversation about you that most of you have from your childhood. You might either have empowering conversation or disempowering and judgmental conversation. And this is what we call self-image paradigm. Now, for me to override a lot of my fears, I had to change the paradigm to see permanent shift. And once I shifted the paradigm, the internal conversation became empowering, and all these, it's like if you have a self-image paradigm, then that means, I mean, everybody has self-image paradigm, but some of you might have empowering and some of you disempowering. Disempowering paradigm of self-image means you compare yourself with others, you worry what other people think, you're afraid to make mistakes, you have difficulty making decisions, and you second guess yourself. Or maybe you even have difficulty deciding what your purpose is and what your ideal business or career is. That is definite self-image paradigm. Now, the short-term fear exercise that I'm going to give to you if you choose to do the training with us this weekend is not going to cut it. Like, this is, you need deep work on your self-image paradigm to really override the source of your fear. But once you flip that, then everything changes in your life, and you can flip that within a period of month. You just need to how. Now, to flip paradigms, we're going to be studying with my mentor this whole weekend and learning how to change your paradigms for good. And you may have heard me talking about different types of paradigms. If you have any non-productive habits like procrastination, indecision, sleeping in, negative self-talk, you're just sabotaging yourself. If you have any of that going on and you want to eliminate that, we're going to be learning that in the training this weekend. If you want to implement difficult habits that right now you're petrified to do and you want to do them for life, like, just being as comfortable as I am right now doing this video, we're going to learn that too in the 3-day training with myself and Bob Proctor this weekend. And so if you want to join us, make sure you click on the button under this video and purchase your ticket today. The last time to purchase, I would suggest tomorrow night, just because you want to have time to receive the workbook. Otherwise, you won't receive it on time for the training. Now, the second most sabotaging habit that we all have is procrastination. Now, to me personally, procrastination has a lot to do with fear. As I said earlier, procrastination means that I know I should do these things because they give me the most money, they bring me the most sales, they reach to most people, but I procrastinate and I push those activities till the last minute in my day because they're uncomfortable or scary. And so the opposite, if you want to eliminate negative habit, you can't just get rid of a habit. You need to replace it with a new productive habit that is effectively opposite to the one that is holding you back. So we replace procrastination with decision making. I want you to think about it. People who are most successful in the world, all, without exception, make decisions quickly and go back on them slowly, if at all. And they only ask themselves, is my decision going to give me what I want? They don't ask themselves, do I have the money? Do I have the time? Do I have all the answers? No, they just make a decision from where they want to be. And trust me, it's one of the most challenging habits that I had to change, because if you met me 5 years ago, coming out of corporate world, I was a huge procrastinator. Not only I didn't believe in myself and I had non-productive self-image, but I really was a poor decision maker. And even when I made a decision to invest in myself with my mentor, Bob Proctor, I analyzed for about a month. And I called about 20 people in Europe asking for permission and what I should do. That's how bad I was in making decisions, and huge procrastinator. Now, decision making is my skill, it's my habit, just like overcoming fear is my habit, decision making and planning my work and working my plan is habit. And if you have difficulty with procrastination, you want to become a superb decision maker. Now, how do you do that? We need to learn to install a new habit. And to do this, you need paradigm shift. Paradigm shift is causing 95% of your habit. You change the habit at the mental level, which we call paradigm shift. You need accountability, and you need to perform the habit for about 20 to 60 days. And this is exactly what you're going to learn this weekend. So if this resonates with you, you feel like you're disempowered by fears and you're pushing the most difficult business tasks till the last moment, then this training is going to save your life. I mean, this is so incredible. And we're going to do that 3 days. This weekend starting 2 p.m. Irish, and we actually have 2 months of replay. So even if you can't be with us throughout the whole weekend, or even at all, but you still want to get the training, you can purchase it and watch it over the period of 2 months. So if this speaks to you and you recognize that fear holds you back, procrastination holds you back, maybe some other non-productive habits like indecision, sleeping in, questioning yourself, negative self-talk, and you want to get rid of it once and for all, then give yourself a gift and make a decision today and invest in you, because this is such a small price for this weekend and 2 months of replay, and it's a life-changing information. No amount of busyness is going to get you that next level in your business, in your income. You need to learn mental reprogramming, and that's exactly what we're going to be studying with Bob. And I personally, you don't just get Bob, you get me for 3 days. So if you like my content, I'm going to be teaching you and mentoring you and guiding you for a full 3 days. You can ask me questions about your life, your goals, and I will help you apply this material. So if this speaks to you, make sure you click the button. If you book by tomorrow night, make sure tomorrow night is the last time. You're also going to get a gift from me of the tool that I use every time I have fears to do something new in my business. And it's very natural to have those fears, by the way, because every time you're moving forward, your subconscious guarantees that it's going to give you fears, worries, and doubts. And once you have that tool, you are able to diminish the fear and still do what is necessary for you to do to move you forward in your business. And eventually, once you learn the paradigm shift, you're also going to formulate a habit. Like for me, doing videos is a habit. I don't ask myself, should I do it? It feels so natural. And every single thing in your business that's going to get you to the next level, you can make a habit, and that's the key to your success. So thanks so much for watching. I am looking forward to talking to you this weekend and spending 3 full days with you, inspiring you, mentoring you, and really bringing your life to another level. Take care.